Alright guys, hello everybody out there in YouTube land. Hope y'all are having a swell morning on this fine 28th of March. This is your boy Wolf here. And today I think I'm just going to do a ramble video. Gotta have the morning cup of nectar of the gods. To absent companions. Well, kind of having a weird week so far. Got in contact with some old friends that I haven't heard from in years. And, yeah. So today, guys, I think I want to talk a little bit about mass shooters. I know it's a touchy topic, and it's not really something a lot of people want to touch. But today, I'm going to touch on it. I was just watching the news, and apparently, some 18-year-old girl was going to shoot up and blow up her school, which is just stupid. I can't speak for the rest of the world, but when I say this, yeah, I hated school. I fucking hated it. It just is what it is. I didn't hate it enough to go shooting it up, though. The way I see it, school's a necessary evil. It's full of jackasses and idiots and just people who want to be hateful just for the fact that they want to be hateful. And that's just not right, in my opinion. When I was in school, I was the loner. I was the outcast kid. Nobody wanted to hang out with me. Nobody in the school wanted to hang out with me. Until they realized that once you got to know me, I was a really nice person. Then a few people started coming around. But I'm getting off topic. Apparently this girl went out and purchased a shotgun, some pipes to make pipe bombs, and fireworks to use to make the pipe bombs. First off, how the hell was she thinking she was going to get this shit in the school? I don't know about you guys, but I came up in a very shitty neighborhood. It is what it is. If you walked down the street and you didn't have a knife or a gun in your pocket, you were taking your life in your own hands. You were putting yourself at risk, but I just came to accept that. Number 2, fireworks. Really? Okay, you obviously went somewhere that has guns and bullets, apparently. Well, obviously. Because you bought a fucking shotgun. You didn't have sense enough to buy black powder? Hello? Are you stupid? Black powder ain't expensive. And it's been getting the job done for hundreds of years. Now, I'm not saying what she was planning to do is right. Far from it. I think it's one of the most asinine, stupid fucking things you could do. There's just no point in it. There's no point in causing people who have never fucking hurt you or never really had a problem with you bodily harm. That just don't make a damn lick of sense to me. Just violence for the sake of violence is pointless. That's not to say I'm not capable of violence. If need be, and if I have to protect my friends and my family, I can be one of the most violent people you will ever meet. But other than that situation, I'm nice, I'm respectful, I'm kind. I will go out of my way to help you. But just to hurt people who never hurt you, that ain't right. If you ask me, the people who cause mayhem and trouble for people who have never hurt them are the lowest form of life form, are the second lowest form of life form on the face of the planet. And if you ask me, they should bring back public hanging. This is my opinion. My mother used to say, opinions are like assholes. Everybody's got one. So let me tell you something. I think if they brought back public hanging and started hanging some of these ignorant, foolish motherfuckers, a lot of crime would stop. It would stay burned in people's minds. Now, some of you probably thinking right now, oh great, another frickin' right-wing, gun-loving, capital murder, or capital punishment-loving idiot. Well, yes, I love guns. I love guns, absolutely. I am very pro-gun. And yes, I am very pro-capital punishment. Because I believe people who murder people for no other reason than they can are stupid and are human garbage. Am I saying that it's not right to kill anybody? No. If it's between your life and the lives of the people you care about and theirs, I say put a bullet in their head and call it a day. But that's me. And most folks aren't like me. I grew up in a household that basically was very pro-gun. I was raised in a family of hunters. So from a very young age, I learned how to shoot, how to be safe with firearms, how to clean and maintain them, and all that good stuff. But hang on. Alright. But I realized that not everybody else came up like me. And that's a good thing. Some people, it's good to have different points of view. Because if everybody just thought alike, it would be chaos. Everybody would just do what they were told. I believe that it is good to have different ways of seeing things and different ways of going about things. I believe knowledge is power. And the more knowledge you have, the better. I may not have finished high school, but I am fairly educated. I do a lot of reading. I do a lot of research on many, many different subjects. And history happens to be one of my favorites. World history was one of my favorite subjects when I was in school. But, again, I'm getting off topic. This is just craziness. What this world is coming to is just pure stupidity. Everybody's ranting and raving about all this stupid crap. It's just ridiculous. Like I said in my previous video, I am very pro cannabis. Not just for medical, but for recreational use as well. It is my personal belief that if you got all the world leaders together, got them really high, and then fed them, they all ate a big meal together, there'd be world peace for at least 4 to 8 hours. Let me clarify, I did not say 48, I said 4 to 8. Ugh. I understand that war is part of human nature. Some of the earliest known human remains were found with spearheads in their rib cages. War is nothing new. To quote Ron Palmer, war never changes. The people may change, the weaponry may change, but war never changes. It is simply part of human nature to fight, to kill, and to try to become dominant. If you look back in history, you will see that the world has gone through one power struggle after another. With the Romans, the Ottomans, the Persians. It's nature. Kill or be killed, eat or be eaten. And I know this is probably going to offend a lot of people, but if you're offended by what I have to say, you're not my targeted demographic. You're not the people I am trying to get my message out to. My message is this. Life is short. Life is brutal. And life can be a pain in the freaking arse. So, drink, smoke, fight, fuck. Live every moment like it could be your last. Because whether you're a king or a street sweeper, at the end of the day, we all dance with the Reaper. Death is not the end of the book, it's merely the next chapter. But it is also an eventuality. It is what it is. And there are probably some people out here or out there that are going to talk shit about my cancer sticks. But the way I see it, I'm going to die someday, is what it is. And I've known guys that were 30, 40 years old who did not smoke, did not drink, didn't go out and do crazy shit. They basically ate healthy their entire damn lives, worked, went home, exercised, and went to bed. And this is true. Keeled over at 35. I actually had a friend who keeled over at 35 years old and had a heart attack. He did not have any bad habits. Didn't smoke weed, like smoking weed's gonna kill you. Look it up, people. There's never been a single death directly attributed to cannabis and cannabis alone. But he didn't smoke cigarettes, he didn't drink booze, he didn't do drugs, he didn't gamble, he didn't ride a motorcycle, he didn't do anything really. He pretty much sat at his house in his downtime and worked out. That was it. And at 35 years old, he keeled over and had a damn heart attack and died. So yeah, I smoke, I drink, I fight, I fuck, I do what I like. Because I don't want my last moments on earth to be boring. That would suck. I think we all want our last moments on life to be very interesting. Whether you're climbing Mount Everest or surfing a wave or riding a motorcycle at 190 miles an hour down the road. I think we all want to die doing something we enjoy. And if I die enjoying a cigarette and having a cup of coffee, I'll consider it a good death. I am what I am. I'm not what I'm not. I don't know how to be any other person than me. So yeah,